Why would anyone get excited about North Dakota? No one gets excited about North Dakota, not even, well, maybe North Dakotans and maybe some fossil nerds. But about 2 weeks ago, a paper was published that shone some light on a particular part of North Dakota that could change what we believe about the last days of the dinosaurs. Now, this site is called Tanis, and it dates back to 66 million years ago. So this is right at the edge of the just the death days of the dinosaurs. It's a place called the KT boundary, where around the world there's this line in the rocks. And below that line is the Cretaceous period. Loads of dinosaurs, all good. After that line, the Paleogene. No dinosaurs, less interesting. It's called the KT boundary because science abbreviations always make sense. And basically, our fossil bed is pressed right up against it. We know that it is the most recent fossil that you can get. And in fact, the researchers that are working on it think it might actually be from the very days that the asteroid hit. So when the paleontologists started looking at this site, they thought, okay, there's a lot of fish here, fantastic. Freshwater site, freshwater ecosystem. But the closer they looked, the more they discovered, and the rarer and more magnificent this site became. So first weird and wonderful thing, there's a lot more than just fish here. We've got trees, flowers, vertebrate bones, shells, teeth, pollen, everything. We've got a full snapshot of this ecosystem. And sites such as these are really rare. They're called Lagerstätte. I didn't pronounce that right. Lagerstätte. If you're going to spread this around to your friends, you better pronounce it right. So these Lagerstätte are sort of, well, I think the word basically just means a storage place, because it's anywhere that you find a massive diversity of fossils. And in this case, we have a proper snapshot of the ecosystem right up until the moment that, well, so there was Dino Doomsday, basically. And second weird and wonderful thing, there were some aliens in this. Not the aliens you're thinking of. Marine specimens that had managed to get into this freshwater system, and no one knew where they came from. We had shark teeth, sea turtle fossils, mosasaur teeth, even fragments of the shell of ammonites, which are a giant spirally shelled creature like a snail shell with a squid sticking out the end of it. And then third weird and wonderful thing, everything is full of glass bullets. Now, these glass bullets are well known in the fossil record as tektites, or if they're really small, microtektites. I mean, they're only a couple of millimeters long, but they're only found as fallout from massive asteroid impacts. So here we have it, the proof that this is all we need. This is the CCTV footage of the last days of the dinosaur. Now, as cool as this is, and as scientifically valuable as it obviously is, why are people talking about it? Well, the main reason is because even not in this particular paper that's just been published, but all the other researchers involved in it, they've told us that they found dinosaurs. And that might seem pretty obvious because it's the Cretaceous, it's the land of the dinosaurs, but no one has ever found dinosaurs within the last couple 100,000 years up to the KT extinction, let alone on the day it happened. So this is unprecedented. And because scientists are a bit cautious, let's say, they are really debating whether or not to believe these rumors because they're not in a published journal. But this is only the first paper. In the next few years, we could be seeing thousands is a bit much, hundreds of papers coming out of this site requiring interdisciplinary collaboration because there's so much there. And a couple of years to find out whether or not an asteroid actually killed the dinosaurs and it wasn't just volcanoes or methane seeps or aliens doesn't seem that long when you're talking about the 66 million years it took for us to find them. So research takes a while. It really does, and especially paleontological research. This site was discovered 7 years ago, but it's only getting its first paper now. But I think it's worth the wait.
Well done.